Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Aura and today I would like to talk to you about the notion of 3D and 5D, which is based in our tendency to separate everything, rooted in programs of fear and hierarchy, which we have been running over the past millennia. So without any further ado, let's dive right into it. The notion of ascending from 3D to 5D belongs to an old paradigm. It belongs to a separative paradigm. If we think about it, if everything is source, if we are fractals of source, that again means that we contain and hold all characteristics that source itself is able and capable of, meaning that we are omnipresent, omniscient, omnipotent, that we all have the ability to create our reality, shift and jump timelines as we please, then there shouldn't be a need for fear and or separation or hierarchy for that matter. That means that we are equal to God as we are God. We are equal to source. That also means that there are no entities out there which are higher than us, which are more powerful than us, which are in any way above us. And none of us are more powerful than any other beings or any other life forms. This also means that we are all an extension of each other and an aspect of one another, as we are all fractals of the same source aspect, meaning that whatever archangel any of us is channeling, whatever galactic being any of us is having any type of connection to, that archangel, that galactic being, and even that demon is an extension of us. This also means that if everything is an aspect of source, concepts such as demons and hell should have no power over us, should be no different than us, than each and every single individual, and thus should be nothing to fear. Again, I've been able to perceive beings, entities, energies my entire life. I've always been able to perceive our multidimensional aspect and our multidimensional reality. And I have never, ever seen demons. Yes, I've seen shadows. Yes, I've seen draconians. Yes, I've seen all types of things and situations. Yes, I have had fearful dreams, but I've actually never feared them until I started watching horror movies, until I started to be programmed by religion, by our society, by our mainstream media. That's when the fear started kicking in, because I was told that I was supposed to fear these things, even though they never posed any type of danger to me. They were just there. And the moment that I started fearing them, I started feeding them, because whatever you put your energy into, you amplify. So the more I was feeding them, the more I was fearing them as they were becoming amplified. That again is my choice and my creation based on what I was told that I should feel about a certain situation. This is how we create our reality. This is how we are creator beings. Our thoughts fire emotions, which fire changes within our physicality. This includes our body. We change our molecular structure, we change our DNA, and we change the reality around us. Whatever we concentrate our emotions on, energy in motion, emotion, we amplify. Whatever belief we feed, we amplify, and we bring that into our reality, solidifying it. I don't know if you've heard the story. I think this was in Thailand. There was a guy that created an armor for himself out of small totems that were supposed to protect him. And he believed that this armor that he had created protected him so much from everything, any type of evil around him, that he would put it on every single day when he would leave the house. He would never do anything without it. He would always have it on. One day though, he left the house without it, and that day he died. Why? Because his belief was tied to the fact that that armor of his was the only thing that protected him in the world out there, in this physicality, in this reality. And that becomes your truth. And whatever it is that becomes your truth manifests itself in your reality, and your reality plays out according to that truth. The moment that you choose to change that, by opening yourself up to a broader perspective, you can create new possibilities for yourself by creating new truths, by creating new beliefs and new thought forms with which you feed your emotions. And as you feed your emotions, you create your reality around you and within you. Within you, again, means your physical and mental body, because your mental state depends on your beliefs. This is why, for example, a thing like Friday 13th, right? Some people believe that they're going to have bad luck that day. Others believe that they're going to have a fabulous day. What do you think is going to happen? Those who think that they're going to have bad luck, they will encounter that. They will be looking out for that the entire day. Those who believe they're going to have a magnificent day will be looking out for that. And so they will encounter more of those wonders, miracles, whatever it is that may be coming into their life. And so when it comes to 3D and 5D, we are having a problem here, because this again means that we are separating everything. There is this notion and concept of Earth having another version of itself, which is a 5D version of Earth called Gaia. And these are going to separate, and the humans who are aligned and beings aligned with this 5D Gaia are going to move over with her, and all else will remain in 3D and suffer and experience some type of apocalyptic event. There have also been stories of spaceships coming to bring up on the spaceships the people who have a harder time to adjust to the 5D frequency, and they will be readjusted there and then brought back to Earth in order to then be taken care of, the healers and shamans and oracles and so on, to fully adjust to the 5D frequency of Earth. This is a terribly separative notion. To me, this again sounds like elitism and a thought form that belongs to old Earth, that belongs to the old paradigm. Around the year of 2012, we have switched to a new timeline. All of us. For some of us, this shift became a bit earlier, around the year 2000. And this shift enables us to have access to all dimensional aspects of ourselves. And the word ascension in itself sounds like something so unattainable, so hard to even achieve. It's about ascension, right? Do what Jesus did. And you can. It's just that this ascension is not something that is unattainable. It's not something that is above you or above anyone else. It is an internal process. It's a process of living in your joy. It is that simple. I don't know how many times I can repeat it, and I will repeat it until everybody gets it. It is a very, very simple process of following your joy, following that which makes you happy, that which sparks your passion. What is it that lightens up your soul? What is it that makes you breathe freely, liberated, euphorically? What causes this for you? Find out what it is and follow that. That is the so-called ascension. It is not about ascending into something else. It's about stepping into who you truly are. It's not about being better. It's not about being more. You do not have to be better today than you were yesterday, or better tomorrow than you are today. You just have to be you. That is all that is required. Because when you are you, and when you do you, and when you follow that which you feel is best for your body, for your mind, for your soul, that is when you begin to create harmony in your life. And when you begin to create harmony in your life, you calibrate to the all that is. You take your position, your rightful place in the entire organism of the all that is, as a fractal of source. Not following your passion, not following your joy is a very arrogant thing to do, because nobody is like you. You are unique. Nobody else has the soul blueprint that you carry, and thus not stepping into your true essence, which is that of your passion, your joy, your love. It means depriving the universe, the rest of the world, and this reality, the all that is, of experiencing itself in its complete aspect. I know that I'm probably being very harsh here, but I'm very, very, very serious. Every single one of us, you have access not just to 3D or 5D, but to your entire multidimensional aspect. You have access to every single dimension, and you can live it out, live through it and in it, and integrate it within the 3D right now in this moment. There is nothing bad about the 3D. Again, this separative elitism makes 3D sound like it's something terrible, completely evil, apocalyptic. But how can you heal something? How can you make something whole when you refuse to look at it and the only thing you set your energy into is either avoiding it or trying to remove it like a tumor, like a cancer? Your physicality, your physical body is not garbage. This duality is not garbage. Enlightenment means knowing, remembering in this duality, in this physicality, that you are a fractal of source, that you are God, and integrating that within this reality with your entire multidimensional spectrum and the entire spectrum of all the emotions that exist, of all that is within this reality, within this physicality. That is enlightenment. Enlightenment is not meditating 24 hours a day and becoming a breatharian. It is living this life as a human being and knowing how to navigate it harmoniously, unaffected by fear, and without playing out a separative programming or one of hierarchy where you put yourself either above or below others. And when you start living according to your passion, your joy, that which sparks this flame of love within you, because this is what life force energy is made up of, then you will be truly of service to everything else around you. If you live in a hierarchical, separative mindset, then you cannot truly be of service of those around you. You will be walking around being biased and judgmental of other people and thus not truly being able to help them. Or you will pity them, and pity never helps. The essence of pity holds the lowest frequency there is, just like guilt and shame. So it's time for each and every one of us to step into our power, to step up for our bodies, to take a stand for our joy, for our health, for our well-being. Because a person that is aligned and in harmony with their own essence, with their highest joy and passion, is a person that lives in harmony with the world around them. These are the people who do not litter, who do not start war, who do not start arguments, who do not separate. If we are to step into a new era, we need to step into ourselves. And it's not about starting on Monday or starting tomorrow. It's about starting right now. Opt right now for different choices. Opt right now for a different mindset. Choose to liberate yourself. Choose yourself and explore your multidimensional essence in peace, in quiet, without fear. If you feel like you need to protect yourself, then please do so if that works for you. But again, know that feeling that you need protection all the time is another way of being submissive. It's another way of being in fear. Get to truly know yourself. Get to truly know your power, your essence. Explore your inner world and the world around you. And if you need help with that, I'm here for you. And there are so many other beautiful quantum healing practitioners that can help you out there. Just choose a person that you resonate with if you feel that you need help, and start exploring your needs, your passion, your joy, and begin to implement that in your everyday life fearlessly. And the more of us begin to do this, the world will begin to change. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that all of this makes sense. If you have any type of questions, please don't hesitate to type them in the comments below. And if you are looking for more guidance or are interested in exploring your own essence, you can book a session with me through the link that you find in the description below. Have a most beautiful moment of the infinite now. Please take care of yourself and begin to live your passion fearlessly. Take care and have a good one. Bye.